Iga Swiatek continues to move right through this year's Italian Open with ease. Meanwhile, Aryna Sabalenka is still playing in this year's tournament, but a back injury on the side of concern for Sabalenka. What's up, everybody? It's John Eric Poli here to do a recap of this year's Italian Open. In today's video, we're looking at the women's side of things, and we're recapping rounds 3 and 4 by going over the good, the bad, and the ugly. As always, we get started with the good, and I'm going with Iga Swiatek here. The Queen of Clay, right? That's why we call her that. She looks so good in this year's tournament. She's having a very good clay season so far. She finishes second in her first clay tournament in Germany. Then she goes to Madrid, wins that championship. Now she's moving through this tournament with ease. I know this is a recap of rounds 3 and 4, but earlier today, she did beat Madison Keys in the quarterfinals in straight sets. So Swiatek just looks so good in this year's tournament. Definitely the favorite to win this year's Italian Open. Definitely the favorite to win the French Open in a few weeks here. Also, guys, quick little honorable mention here for the good category. Want to give a quick shout out to Coco Gauff. I know Gauff's had some rough moments here in 2024, but she's into the quarterfinals of this year's Italian Open. And I also want to give a quick shout out to Jelena Ostapenko. Ostapenko, great clay court player. She moves through rounds 3 and 4, and she's into this year's quarterfinal here in the Italian Open. Now we move to the bad, and you guys heard it in the introduction there. Aryna Sabalenka's back injury. Sabalenka, very talented player, the world number 2. Look at that great match he just had with Iga Swiatek. We thought this is finally like, a little breakthrough here that Sabalenka is going to start playing deep into these tournaments here. Now this back injury give you a little bit of side of concern there for Sabalenka. Sabalenka is able to battle through that match with Jelena Svitolina, finish it up. We'll see how things go forward there. Hopefully, it's nothing too serious for Sabalenka there, because Sabalenka, like I said, when she's on top of her game, one of the best players in the world, very exciting to watch. Hopefully, this back injury won't be too serious. And we end today's video by going over the ugly, and I'm going with Maria Sakkari here. Sakkari was having a very good go the last few weeks, making some deep runs into some tournaments here, and of course, being on clay, being her bread and butter, you would think that this would be another deep run. Well, she loses to Victoria Azarenka, and mind you, Azarenka, who was one of the best players in the world at one time, she's better on the hard courts than the clay courts. This was a matchup that probably should have favored Sakkari here, so missed opportunity for Sakkari to be a quarterfinalist here in Rome. So that's my recap of rounds 3 and 4 from this year's Italian Open. We'll have more coverage of this year's Italian Open right here.